Lots of training goes into becoming a member of a specialized response team such as water rescue or hazmat teams. It is also very expensive for taxpayers to fund the good work these teams do.
Yes, Vigo County could soon charge you if your negligence prompts an emergency response. News 10's John Swanner is in the studio tonight, and he's following new information out of the Vigo County Commissioners meeting tonight. In tonight's top story, he found out why county commissioners are considering a cost recover ordinance. John?
Mark Patrice, in 2005, Terre Haute City Council passed an ordinance allowing the city to recover costs it incurs responding to hazmat spills. The ordinance the commissioners learned about this morning is very similar.
We count on them to respond when we need them. In fact, rescue teams have responded 6 times to calls for help during our recent flooding. But the state of Indiana doesn't allow for technical or specialty response teams to recover the costs of making these responses.
We feel like there should be a mechanism to recover the costs associated with those responses.
Major Jeff Fox of the Vigo County Sheriff's Department presented that mechanism, an ordinance now under consideration by the Vigo County Commissioners. First, the ordinance would place response teams like rope or water rescue and hazmat teams under the umbrella of the Vigo County Emergency Management Agency. Then it would allow EMA to bill anyone whose negligence is responsible for prompting an emergency response.
Making a decision to cross a roadway that has water flowing across it at a high rate, if you make that kind of decision and it's a bad one and we have to come and rescue you, there probably should be some penalty in the fact that you made a bad decision that you didn't need to make.
In other words, you will not be billed for day-to-day responses, nor can we bill Mother Nature for natural disasters. Budgets and federal grants are tighter than ever, yet the need for services will continue to grow. Fox says this ordinance will help these teams recover the costs of doing business and avoid a reduction in their much-needed services.
We don't want it to get to that, but we just have to look after the long-term sustainability and replacement and how we do that.
The county could also stand to benefit from this ordinance. Obviously, the Sheriff's Department responds to emergencies, but also this would cover costs incurred by the Highway and Health Departments, who also respond to these types of situations. The ordinance is a rough draft at this point. Commissioner Brad Anderson says the commissioners and their attorney have a lot of work to do before they can vote on the issue. Back to you.
Thank you, John.